and were about tributes of sorts, if you will, to late Chinua Achebe. A novelist of repute, but we do have, well, we started out with playing that yesterday. We'll let you see that again now, and we'll take it from there. All right, then Toyin Akinosho joins us now. He's the Secretary General, Committee for Relevant Art, and a columnist with the Guardian newspaper this morning. And thank you for coming on today. Well, he's a novelist who is regarded by millions as the father of African literature. Of course, he's gone on to write he wrote so many books, and today, well, when you look back, there's so many perspectives that you can actually look at this issue from. But let me start from you. I mean, what comes to your mind when you want to talk about these kind of issues today, remembering Chinua Achebe, in spite of, I mean, given the fact that it's just huge, international repute, so many awards, and of course, a Nigerian?
Well, for me personally, Achebe, in terms of the economics of culture production, he basically was one person, and I mean, it's very strange now talking about him as was. But, you know, he was one person, you know, because the writing vocation is a very lonesome vocation. What you do in your private library becomes something that engages with the globe. So writers can be basically, you know, in quote, selfish, just do their own thing, you know, even though they are basically contributing to nation building. But what I know, what comes to me all the time about Achebe is this whole tendency of inserting us, you know, the African, in the global conversation. I mean that where there are multiple voices, Asian, European, you know, there is an African way of doing things. That phrase that we all have about telling our own stories is essentially an Achebian phrase. I mean, we all borrowed it from him. So when Farafina Publishing House says they are devoted to telling our stories, when Cassava says we're feeding the African imagination, they are all borrowing from Achebe. And two instances. Achebe, you know, developed the African Writers Series. He was Heinemann of London that was publishing these new voices out of Africa in the 60s, and he became the editor, and it was him who developed all of those